Hey, thank you. This is Craig Houk, Indiana Boxing Hall of Fame podcast. I first of all like to thank my sponsors, Roof It Forward, and Media Wave, and Bod's Pizza. We're doing a great day. So today is a special day, the Indiana Boxing Hall of Fame weekend, and I have Michael Spinks, the 1976 gold medal winner and light heavyweight and heavyweight world champion from 1981 to 1988. So that was pretty much my whole high school career. You was world champion. So I mean, it's pretty amazing season. And Michael was 93-7 as an amateur, is what I read, and winning the 1976 gold medal is amazing. But today, the first thing I wanted to ask you today, Michael, when did you get started boxing?
Sure, let me see. I started when I was about 11 years old. Leon went to the gym, came back home, and I think I started some stuff with him, and he put some of the boxing moves on me. So I went the very next day to learn some of that stuff myself.
Yeah. So you started boxing, 11, 12, somewhere in there?
I was 11 years old.
11 years old, and you started boxing. And then, your brother was obviously your idol, Leon Spinks.
Yeah, that was my main man.
That was your main guy. Mm-hmm. And that's where you started your boxing. So just fill me in where you started your amateur boxing and, of some of your amateur career.
Well, where I started was it was a recreation center by the name of Capri.
Okay.
It was Capri, and it was about a mile or 2 miles away from where I lived.
I got you.
And Leon, he took me down there. I think I went there before just to Leon took me there.
Okay.
He showed me where he learned how to do it at, and that's where I went, and that's where I learned to do it as well.
So you started boxing at the club or at an early age?
At 11 years old. I went there after I started some stuff with Leon. Leon put some of the boxing moves on me, some of the boxing punches. So I got inspired.
Yeah.
And I wanted to learn some of that stuff myself.
Yeah. So that's how it all started.
That's how it all started.
And then tell me some of your success as an amateur. Come on up.
Oh man, I can't say. But the thing was, once I was 15.
Okay.
When I first went to a national Golden Glove.
Okay.
But you're supposed to be 16.
Sure.
So I just,
played around.
I think we had lost my birth certificate.
Oh, gotcha.
And so I was like, I'm 16, but all the guys would say, no, you know what? No, you're not 16. I was 15. I said, I'm just 15. They said, no, now if Leon is 17, you gotta be 16.
Oh, so that's how you got in.
That's what the guy said.
Okay.
My teammates, they said, if Leon is 17, you gotta be 16. I said, well, okay, all right. And so I fought. It was Springfield, Missouri, and that's where the Golden Gloves were. And I went there, and I think I lost. I think I lost my first round there, and then I think the following year I went again, in which I was 16 for sure. Then
I know. I was going to ask you. Now you won the Olympics in 1976.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yes, I did.
And your brother Leon won the Olympics too in 1976.
Yep.
All right, and so you both won gold medals.
That's right.
All right, and in 1978, your brother upset Muhammad Ali for the heavyweight world championship and became a heavyweight world champion.
That's right.
And then in 1985, you beat a guy named Larry Holmes to become a heavyweight champion.
That's right.
So you and your brother are both gold medal winners and both heavyweight world champion at the same time.
That's right. I had to get Larry. Larry beat Leon, and I watched Larry beat Leon. And when I was chosen to fight Larry Holmes for his title, I said I'm getting him back for
beating my brother up. I got you.
Yeah, and it's strange in that era because Leon would beat guys that would beat me, and I would beat guys that would beat
him.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Well, I wanted to talk back when you fought for you unified the light heavyweight world title. Remember that for the undisputed light heavyweight world championship, and you beat Dwight Muhammad Qawi.
Yeah, and then I fought what was his name? Johnson. what was the guy? I fought Eddie Davis.
Eddie Davis.
Eddie Davis, and I fought Johnny Davis.
Johnny Davis.
I fought Johnny Davis. I had fought him, and then I fought Eddie Davis for the third title.
All right, yeah. So as a kid growing up, I was a big Marvin Johnson fan. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you ever heard of the guy.
Yeah, I heard of him.
All right. So I remember you fighting Marvin Johnson on ABC or CBS. I'm not sure exactly which one it was. Okay. Yeah. So I'm thinking, like, for example, I'm like, Marvin's the man. He's going to destroy Spinks. That's what I'm thinking right off the bat. Mm-hmm. And then I think it was round 4, you hit him with an uppercut and floored him, and I never seen a guy get knocked out like that. And that's when I became a huge Michael Spinks fan, because I knew what Marvin could do. You know what I'm saying? So tell me your feelings of fighting Marvin Johnson, who's from Indianapolis, the 3-time light heavyweight champion. Tell me your feelings of and that's Atlantic City. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
I think that's where it was.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm trying to remember the stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was, fighting Marvin Johnson was, it wasn't, it was a tough fight.
It's a tough fight because he is a 72 bronze medal winner, and then he knocks out Matt Payloff in 78 for the light heavyweight world championship.
I saw him knock out Victor Galindez.
Victor Galindez in 79. I mean, come on, Victor Galindez was a bad boy.
He was a bad boy.
Well, you know what I'm saying?
He was strong, too.
All right, so here's the deal. You was 27-0 as a light heavyweight. You never lost a light heavyweight fight in your life.
That's right.
And you are voted the second greatest light heavyweight to ever live. They said a guy, Archie Moore, is better than you, but I wasn't going to argue with you, okay? I was like, Archie Moore or Michael Spinks, I'll take either one on my team, you know what I'm saying? So they were voted the second greatest light heavyweight to ever live.
Yeah, I think Archie Moore from St. Louis, too.
Yeah, he might have been, man.
I think he was. I think he was. Anyway.
He could punch. He has all-time knockout record, so that's why he
was a tough guy. He was a tough man.
But you never lost a light heavyweight championship in your fight, and then he was 4-1 as a heavyweight. I saw you knock out my boy Jerry Cooney in Atlantic City.
Yeah, I got matched up with Jerry Cooney after I became the heavyweight
champion.
That was a tough fight too for a little while.
He was a good fighter.
And I had to just move my feet a lot because I couldn't sit still because Jerry was left-handed, but he fought like a right-hander.
Yeah.
So his power was out front.
Off that left hook.
So I had to dodge that thing a lot of times. And move my feet and get out of Jerry's way as much as I could, and then I lucked up and he came in he waded in with something, with a left hook, and I hit him with the left. I hit him with
you put up a combination.
A left hook and a right hand, and I saw him. I dazed him, and so I just went to work after that.
You put a great combination on him and knocked him out.
I went to work.
Yeah,
because he was hurt. Once you hurt him, you can't let him get.
No, you can't let him get off.
Can't let him get off.
Yeah, I got you. Right. So I wanted to tell you, what do you think your proudest moment was as an amateur? What was your proudest moment as an amateur? As an amateur, what would you think your proudest moment was?
Well, the proudest moment was when I won a national Golden Glove tournament. The first time I won was in Springfield, Illinois. Okay. And then I won in Denver, Colorado.
Oh, awesome.
I won that in Denver, Colorado. And then after that, making the Olympic team.
Sure.
Making the Olympic team and winning the gold medal.
Winning the gold medal. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that.
That's right. That was really special. And to do it with my brother Leon was extra special. Oh, sure, yeah.
And then I want to talk about your manager. Your manager, rest his soul. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Your manager was
Butch Lewis.
Butch Lewis. And what was your relationship with Butch Lewis?
I was Butch was my promoter.
Okay.
And we was also good friends.
Okay.
So that's what.
So it was more of he was good friendship too.
It was good friendship, And he was, he helped Leon beat Muhammad Ali and talked Muhammad into fighting Leon.
I got you.
And then later on in my career, he talked Larry Holmes into fighting me. And I was wondering about that. I was like, how am I? But I remember that in Joe Frazier's gym, I started boxing heavyweights.
Okay.
You know, because I couldn't get no work.
So you
I
got
couldn't get no
fought.
sparring.
Yeah, I got you.
I couldn't get no sparring from any of the other guys. They say, well, you got to pay us. You want to get us to box you. I was like, I ain't got no money.
I ain't paying you guys.
I ain't got no money though.
Yeah.
I didn't have no money. I didn't have no money.
I got you.
You know, because I had took off from the ring because probably some problems and Leon's problem. But anyway, you know, I just, you know.
I got you.
Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say.
Absolutely, champ. I got you. All right. So, you know, and then okay, so I'm in Atlantic City and I was there with my daughter and, you know, you and Flo was there and it was like everywhere I walked, I would bump into you. You know, and then I bump into you again. I bump into you again. And Flo says, "Are you stalking us?" And I said, "Yeah, basically, I'm stalking you guys." So that, you know, because I was a big Michael Spinks fan, and it's a thrill for you to come. So August tomorrow, you'll be this first celebrity guest into the Indiana Boxing Hall of Fame, and you know, as a 31-1 pro fighter. Light heavyweight world champion, a 1976 gold medal winner. I don't think you could really top that. I know you even beat Marvin Johnson, who was a 1972 bronze medal winner. I mean, I don't know how many world champions you beat. I would say at least 11 world champions that you actually beat.
Yeah,
I know Dwight Muhammad Quali. You go with all those guys, you start thinking all those world champions.
But me and Dwight Braxton, Muhammad Quali.
Yeah,
you know, we were friends.
Yeah.
We were friends, and then he went on about his business because I took him on the road with me for sparring at one time. I think it was a fight I had in Louisville, Kentucky.
I got you.
And so, and then Braxton went on about his business, and you know, and I think I had helped him. I helped him learn how to fight a little better than he did.
Oh, okay.
Because I used to box him every day in Joe's gym, and he used to try to hit me with sucker punches, and then I would tighten them up.
Oh, I got you.
You know, everybody knows what the tighten up is.
Yeah.
I tightened them up, and then so once he got on his own in the ring, and then he beat Saad Muhammad, you know, we wanted to unify. And so once I got in the ring with Braxton, with Dwight Muhammad Quali, I was hoping that he remembered me from all those days. So I would beat him up in the gym.
All right, man. We got some guys walking. We got some wise guys walking by here. We got a guy named Buster Douglas coming in there. You see him?
Yeah, I see him.
Hey, Buster, how you doing today? And I saw Michael second to none walk by right now.
Yeah, I didn't recognize him.
Yeah, I know it. He went by too quick, man. Yeah. So I was talking to you about your career, and you know, when I talked to you, I was like, okay, why did you? And I'm gonna let you speak about it in a minute, but I said, why did you retire after the Mike Tyson fight? Why did you, that was one of the questions that, you know, the $1 million question is, why did you retire after the Mike Tyson fight?
Well, for one, I had re-injured a knee, and I knew how long it took me to, you know, rehab myself, get myself back in the ring. So I just felt that that fight, when I lost, and I say that when I first started, you know, getting into the pros, I said, if I ever lose, that's going to be it.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
So when I talked to you in Atlantic City, you told me you won the 76 gold, of course. Then you won the light heavyweight world champion. You thought that you had accomplished everything you could accomplish in boxing anyway, correct?
Well, I thought that was.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
I thought it was enough.
You accomplished everything.
I thought it was enough, and to start all over again, I didn't want to do that.
You didn't want to do that, so you know, so you thought that I'm just going to.
I thought I said I've done enough. I've had.
You had enough go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So as an amateur growing up, tell me some of the battles between you and Leon Spinks that nobody knows. Brother stuff.
Yeah, well, the first time I got in the ring with Leon, he was beating the hell out of me. And the thing was, I mean, I'm crying though. I'm crying, tears rolling down my eyes. And I'm thinking about this. My brother, he beat me like he don't know me. I'm thinking he's supposed to take it easy.
Sure.
But after we finished working out, he came to me. He said, "Mike, I know I was hard on you." He said, "But if I wasn't, he said, you think everybody else gonna take it easy on your ass, on your butt too. So he said, I was hard on you because that's what I had to do. So
Absolutely.
that you get that feel of, being in a war in the ring.
Absolutely.
So he was right, and I thanked him later on, but I thought for a while he was just taking advantage of me because I
tell me about the one time you said you really thought he whipped you. You really whipped him.
No, I got him back. We put on the glove. I think we was at home in the hallway somewhere, and I said, "Come on down, let's box." So and we put the gloves on, and it was him and myself, and we had a guy that kept the time, and. Honestly, God, I whooped this butt.
You got him that night.
I got him back. And after the third round, I just slung the gloves off my hand. I said, I kick your ass.
You're fine. You can tell it.
And it was unreal. It was unreal. And that's when I knew I was improving. And,
you was getting to the level where you really wanted to be.
The thing is, I had stopped going to the gym. I stopped working out and all that stuff. But then, I for some reason, I think I kept getting my little running up and trying to stay in shape. I wasn't doing no drinking or nothing like that. So I think I was pretty healthy, and I just tried to talk Leon into boxing me.
Sure.
And I whooped his tail. I
beat him up.
I beat him up. I got him
so
back.
What would you want to lead people? What would you want to say to the young kids today that you see coming up, trying to reach the levels to where you got and everything? What was some of the advice and some of the things you could get back to those kids?
Well, you got to work hard. You work hard and have a good time, with learning your skills, and you'll be all right.
Absolutely.
But you got to do your work. You got to work. You got to work hard to get places. To get places, and it'll benefit you big time. Because no work makes
no success.
It's no I forget how that go. I forget how that go, but no hard work. You can't get nowhere.
All right, so I know
it's fun.
Every time somebody comes in and they say, "I'm from St. Louis," I said, about my boy Michael Spinks and Leon Spinks. And I'm telling you, there has never been, seriously, and I've had hundreds of customers that did not remember Michael or Leon Spinks.
Yeah, they was after. They must have.
I know.
It
did. Yeah, I don't think. But I ask a lot of business people, then they're older as they come in there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Okay.
And I want to talk to you one more thing about was Corey Spinks. Now, Corey is your what?
That's my nephew.
He's your nephew. That's Leon's son. And he actually ended up winning the welterweight world championship, correct?
Yes, he did.
Yes.
Yeah.
So all three of you guys in the family are world champions.
Yep. Undisputed, I think.
Yes.
I don't know if Leon was undisputed, but I know Corey and myself.
We're undisputed world
champions. We all were world champions.
What's your relationship with Corey now?
Well, he's still my nephew.
I got you.
But I don't talk to him as much. But I think he called me a few times.
Okay.
Yeah, I talk to him every now and again.
I'm his Facebook friend with his wife, and she puts up some great photos of him and stuff. Yeah, good person.
Yeah, Corey's all right.
Yeah, Corey's all right.
Yeah, that's my main man.
Right.
One of them, because his daddy is my main man.
Okay, now my last big question I want to ask you is, what's your greatest moment for your greatest moment in boxing, heavyweight, light heavyweight, pro? What's your best moment?
Well, the best moment is not getting my butt whooped.
Yeah, I understand.
And because that's what I never wanted to lose. I never wanted to do it. I hated losing, but I knew what it took to to stay ahead of myself, in terms of I worked hard and I got what I went out to do.
Yeah, you accomplish.
I worked hard and I got the decisions and I won the fights.
You're
so
the only
I learned how to win.
You're the first light heavyweight to ever move up to the heavyweight world championship and win it.
Oh, and challenge the heavyweight. I didn't move up. I challenged the heavyweight for his crown as a light heavy.
I know it.
So that's what.
But
That's how
nobody,
I went.
no light heavyweight had ever moved up and won it before.
Yeah,
before you.
But a number of them tried.
Yes, you're right.
Right. So and the thing was, I challenged him for his crown.
Oh, gotcha.
So that's how I went.
That's how you got it.
That's how I got it.
You got the
You know,
championship.
Bush Lewis talked to him and
do
trying to go for that record, breaking Rocky Marciano's record.
I got you.
Or tying with if he had beat me, he would have tied with Rocky. He'd have tied, the number of fights that Rocky Marciano won. So that's how I went. But I saw the book said, "Are we going to challenge him for his crown?" But that's what it was. It was about him. It was about me challenging him, like a lot of other guys did.
Gotcha.
Challenge heavyweights or
Winning that.
light heavyweights.
1985, winning
yeah,
that.
and so I challenged him for his crown, and I won.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, Michael, how much time we got?
You got about 1 minute.
About 1 minute. Anything you want to say to your fans today? You got the last minute. It's all yours.
Well, I all the ones that was for me, I like to tell them I appreciate it.
Yeah, because I'm a fan, and everywhere you go, everybody's stopping. And Michael Spinks, what's he doing here?
Well, that was awfully nice of everybody. I know I had a lot of friends. I had family friends.
Well, you got to go
family
down to this
fans.
pizza place here, and Isaac's going to tell you where to go, and they
right.
want to see you.
No
I want to
problem.
thank you and congratulate you to the Indiana Boxing Hall of
No
Fame.
problem. Thank
And I
you so
appreciate
much.
your time.
No problem.
Great world champion. I think
All
that's
right.
good.
All right. Thanks a lot, man.
Thank you. God
Thank
bless,
you very
man.
much.
No
All
problem.
right.
No problem.
All right.
It's all good.
All right.